Reporter Jennifer Reddy is joining us live at Hogan Spring Glen Elementary School. Jen, it will be a very different experience for kids this year on the bus.
Good morning. It certainly will be a much different experience. And right now we are starting to see some of those buses out on the roads. We've been seeing them the last hour or so pass this way. And here at the elementary school, staff are starting to arrive. This is, like you said, going to be a very different school year for a lot of students as well as families, both in school and on the bus. And joining me right now is our crime and safety expert, Ken Jefferson. Ken, for a lot of people, it's been a few months since we've been back to school. What reminders do people need to keep in mind, especially as they're picking up, dropping off their kids, and even taking their kids to the bus stop?
Well, the vacation is over. Of course, now it hadn't been a total vacation because a lot of kids had to finish out their school year through virtual learning and things of that nature. But the free time at home and the relaxed atmosphere is over. Now you've got to get up and you've got to come and experience all of this madness once again. But I want to remind everybody that, school zones are in full effect. There will be walkers as well as bicyclists coming to school. So be very, very cautious and alert. Drive for the other person. Drive defensively for the other person so that you can keep yourself as well as them safe. When you see flashing lights, that's a clue. The yellow flashing lights are telling you there's a school zone ahead. You need to slow down going through that school zone. Some school zones, speed limits is 15 miles per hour, some are 20. This one that we're beside happens to be 20. But if you can break it down to 15, that's even better. Know that law enforcement officials will be out alert, watching, monitoring these areas. Pay attention to the school crossing guard. Make sure that you see them and pay attention to them because they'll be illuminated with a vest on, crossing kids across the street very safely. So you got to be careful and be mindful. Always be mindful when you're making a right turn to look and then look again because kids could be crossing the street and you don't want to blindly turn into that right turn and possibly hit somebody.
And here in this parking lot, they do have the cones up to help people as they kind of navigate the parking lot, drop their kids off. What reminders do you have for parents once they enter the school property in terms of just keeping an eye out?
Pay attention. Pay attention. They'll have monitors out here. They'll have people directing traffic. They'll tell you where to go. That transition usually is pretty smooth, but we've been out of sync for a while, so everybody has to get acclimated to it. And then you're going to have new parents with new students coming as well. So just pay attention to the monitors. Generally speaking, when you ride up to the drop-off area, someone, usually the school safety patrol, will open your doors, allow the children to come out. Parents, don't try to stop your car and get out and get that last hug or kiss, whatever. Do that before you get in that line so that it can be a smooth transition. But the main thing is pay attention.
Great. Well, Ken, thank you so much for being with us this morning. And right now, guys, as we speak, a lot of the younger kiddos are getting ready to board the bus if they are taking the bus to school. And there are a lot of different safety measures on board those buses this year, including masks that are required. Kids will have to put hand sanitizer when they get on the bus and as they get off the bus. We have much more coming up throughout the morning. But for now, reporting live, Jennifer Reddy, Channel 4, the local station.